Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you this very easy low calorie density soup. I started off with about half a diced onion and about 2 cloves of garlic. I have it already on my pot. I'm just going to add a little bit of vegetable broth just to saute my onion and my garlic, and I just saute it for like about 30 seconds just so that the onion turns into a more of a translucent color. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and add my celery and carrots. As you can see here, I have a lot of celery going on. If you're not a big fan of celery, then you can just use like about 3 stalks of celery. That would be fine. I think I added about 5 or 6 stalks of celery and I just chopped it really fine. And now I'm just gonna add my spices. I'm adding some black pepper and just so that my soup has a good flavor, so I continue adding like the spices. Now I'm just adding some oregano. You can use, just your favorite spices that you think you like, but here I'm adding oregano and it's really good flavor. I feel like it gives it a nice flavor to the soup. So that's why I added some oregano. And then I also added a little bit of dried basil, just a tiny bit, not too much. And once I added my basil, I went ahead and added some thyme as well. You can also use maybe some Italian herbs, just so that you don't have to be using different spices. You can just get some Italian herbs. I don't have that, and so I'm using what I have on my pantry. So I used some dried thyme, and so I just continue to stir all of the veggies that I have added, and now I'm gonna add my chopped sweet potato and some chopped cremini mushrooms. I love adding mushroom to this type of soup. It just makes it more delicious and just hearty. But if you don't like a mushroom, you can just skip the mushroom. You don't need to add the mushroom. And now I just added some generous amount of sea salt to my soup. I mean, it does look like it's a lot. It kind of looks like it's a lot of salt now that I'm editing the video, but it's really not. It's not that. It's not salty at all because my vegetable broth was low sodium. So because I want to be able to control the amount of salt that goes into my food. And here I just added some red lentils and green lentils. I added about 1.5 cup of each, and also I added some vegetable broth, as you can see here, and I also continued adding more liquid. I added about 2 cups, 2 to 3 cups of water, just filtered water. And then also I added some tomato paste. I just feels like it gives it a really nice flavor, like the tomato paste. It just makes it more delicious, and I really like to make adding tomato paste to my soup. So I just stir everything and I let it simmer for about 30 to 40 minutes. It really just depends on how you like your veggies. But yeah, it's really easy and fast. So you just let it cook for about 30 to 40 minutes. Once your soup is ready, then you just add some lemon. Here I just squeezed about 1 lemon to my soup, and I also added a little bit of almond milk just so that it makes it a little bit more creamy. You know, if you don't have almond milk or if you don't like to add milk, then you can also skip this step. It's not really necessary. And I add a generous amount of kale. I just feel like I love kale, but any veggies, like if you like spinach goes really well with this soup as well. I've tried it with spinach and kale, and this time I just added some kale, and yeah, so that's basically it, and your soup is ready. It's really delicious. It's very filling. You can have it as is, just the soup, or you can add a little bit of white rice, whatever your heart's desire. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your support. And yeah, so let me know if you get to try this soup. I really appreciate you watching this video. Have a lovely day wherever in the world you're at.